Just leave fish alone. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? A man was getting ready to trade a bag of fish that he was holding in his hand when one of the fish in the bag jumped out from the bag into his mouth and almost killed him. What happened was the fish went into his mouth and then it swam from his mouth down his throat into his lung, and then he started choking and he almost died. And thankfully he didn't die because he went into surgery and the doctors found it in his lung and they got the fish out. I don't know if the fish is okay or not. They should be pressing charges on that fucking fish. He tried to kill him, man. That's not cool. When I read this article, they had like a picture of a big ass fish next to the article, and I was like, holy shit, that fish got stuck in his mouth? They had a fish that was like this wide around, and I was like, his mouth must be huge. I pictured him with the fish head in his mouth and like the tail just flapping on the outside, and he was like, that's what I pictured, but no. I want to know what this guy was trading his bag of fish for, because that's a pretty good trade. I mean, that's a deadly bag of fish that could kill you. Maybe that's what he was trading it as. Maybe he was trading the bag of fish as some sort of weapon. The fish in this bag are trained to jump in your mouth and kill you. So it would have been like a bar of gold or something for that, right? And then he was like, demonstration, and it jumped in his mouth and almost killed him, and they were like, oh, okay, 2 bars of gold, I'll give you a lot of shit for those. I hope this isn't the start of some massive fish takeover on the human race, because that fish was laying low, and then he did a stealth attack, and he knew just where to go to fuck up this human. Maybe those other fish were just waiting for him to take out that human, and then they're all just gonna start attacking all the other humans around, and everybody was gonna be running around choking on fish. You never know. The fish apocalypse could be coming. So, maybe you should look out from now on, because fish are on the rise. They're getting smarter. They're not going to take us just killing them and eating them anymore. They're going to start fighting back. So if you see a fish and you're about to eat it, make sure it's dead, because you don't want it going in your mouth unless you're putting it in your mouth yourself and chewing it first and then swallowing. Because, I don't know, just don't fuck with fish. So I want to know, what would you trade a bag of fish for? Because, you know, well, assume the bag of fish is trained to kill. So, what would you trade for a bag of fish that's trained to jump in your mouth and kill your enemy? I'd trade in my pet lizard, because, you know, my pet lizard isn't trained to kill. And I wouldn't want to have to trade something like my TV or, like, a system I use, so I'd just trade off my old pet for a new pet that's trained to kill. So what would you trade for a bag of fish that's trained to kill your enemy? Or just a bag of fish if you like eating fish, because they could be used for that alternate source. You just have to make sure you wear a mouth guard so they don't try to kill you. But anyway, what would you trade? Leave a comment or a video response and let me know.